the issue for Rebellion right now.
He's quite fearless. Pick up that Lancelot up against his composition, but we'll see if that works out in the end. The MPL arena is ready. We here on the caster desk are ready as well. We're gonna jump straight into the game, and Val starts it off with a hook onto Keyboy already.
Already being very aggressive as that roamer, like we come to expect. You can hear the chanting here from the arena. Already so much passion here. It's already going on. But once again, I do want to highlight that I really do like this hero chosen by Sans in Lilia, because he can also be very aggressive. As you can see here, the damage onto the roamer is immense. But once again, Dyron here actually rotating towards that bottom side.
Uh-oh, first blood in game number 1, and now, oh my god, almost turning it around, but it's going to be Rebellion who picks it up against Kyrie. So already a change of pace in game number 2.
There's a very good roam by Dyron to come in, and before Boots can even, arrive, right? I think this is what we talked about. Paquito will win later on with the ultimate, with the level 4, but early on, level 1 to 2, Dyron is, on the Thamus that can have so much control.
Kai's is getting harassed in that bottom lane. If people keep doing that, it's going to be very difficult, and it's actually forcing Val as well to start babysitting his 1-1 and actually going to prevent the rotations coming in from Rebellion Zion to be as aggressive in that mid as well as that top side, understanding that the turtle is going to spawn in under a few seconds. But look at this Keyboy.
Oh my god, the sniper shot CW flickers in. That's the killer instinct. He picks it up 1 for 1 right now. But it's just so annoying as a 1-1 player. If you're up against a Diggy, you straight up do not play. The amount of pressure that Diggy has, and you're already on a Beatrix CW, man.
He doesn't care. He is doing everything he can. He pushes for the goal, and now with the turtle up there, and with CW having a lead in that gold lane, ONIC Esports can funnel all their resources into this top side.
Keyboy taken down there before the fight even starts in. Kyrie has the heavy spin here. Will be forced to use it as Dyron just goes in, but no, Kyrie just holding on to it. Meanwhile, on the back line, Sans is actually getting so much space as they targeted Kyrie. Boots flickers in on his way low. One more hit will do it. Dyron's still able to get away, but it's going to be Val pulling Boots back. Vengeance pop. Dyron surviving with 1 HP, and Rebellion come out on top once again. A 1 for 0.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, Lilia against a really melee type of composition is going to be difficult because you can get punished by how aggressive you come to play. Because of the AoE damage and the slow that eventually will start to work its way up, it's going to be hard for Rebellion Zion, and therefore they need to really calculate this properly. Sans needs to be taken down from the get-go if they do dream of getting those objectives on the board.
Well, Dream Rebellion is the tagline, ironically, but for Rebellion Zion, as you can see, they got very, very low, so it's a bit dangerous here. But ONIC Esports, they are still able to get the control and go for the Turtles lane by the Samsung Galaxy A series. And I think it's a bit interesting to see that Rebellion Zion, they are finding success by targeting Kyrie in this engagement, targeting the tank.
Val's under the target, takes so much damage there, but look at the time journey there. Pops and used. CW gonna be taken down by Fearless, who jumps in. Flashy plays by Fearless. Is he able to get out? The great escape here as he is forced to go under the tournament. Kyrie comes in to finish the job off, and meanwhile on the bottom side, it's actually Swaylo who gets taken down as well. A 2 for 0 for ONIC Esports.
A trade here. It does seem like Fearless gets taken down as well as from the side of ONIC Esports. They are leading quite a bit, but this is very different to game number 1. Now, it seems like Rebellion Zion, they do have more height. They're looking for more initiatives on the board as we're going to take a look at the emblems here for both teams.
This is more of a tanky approach from the side of Keyboy on that Diggy. We'll have to see if it becomes pure utility, or is it going to build semi-mage, semi-damage, because the traps are absolutely annoying, and in the late game, it's only going to get worse, but he gets hooked in.
Keyboy is going to fall here to the hands of Highs. Maybe not. Wait a minute. Real world inflation. Time journey is there. Keyboy, he just gets out. That's the swag walk right there. He didn't even sweat.
What? That is insane.
And it's a steal. Kyrie with the orange buff steal with the retribution. Fearless actually, he got out retried there.
Out red team, and Sans right here is trying to do his best to pressure the lane as much as possible. With Val getting chunked in, this is a chance for ONIC Esports to pressure, and they do so in the top side.
Inferno pop by Dyron. Vengeance is still available. He will pop it at the end, but his damage will be too much for him to handle. ONIC picking kills off on the board. CW, let's go with the recalls onto the missed hook of Val.
Man, disrespect here happening right now between ONIC as well as Rebellion Zion. As ONIC Esports, they're looking to pick up the tempo once again as Boots is going to be able to get that objective in that top side turret. And they are going to be claiming this one. It is going to be the first turret to fall. But look at this. It does seem like ONIC Esports and Rebellion Zion, they want to fight for this next turtle.
Ooh, fighting in the jungle, those Suns do a lot of damage. And remember, the Rebellion are forced to walk through the balls. And Sun just like gets a huge amount of damage and guarantees a turtle for his team, but the engage happens.
Uh-oh, they go on to Kyrie. Not a good target. Kyrie turns it around and gets the damage done. But ONIC comes in from behind with a triple kill onto Swaylo. He just needs one more hit to secure it. That's the triple kill presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. And to top it off, it's Siren who gets picked off. Maybe a wipeout here as Hines tries to run away. Has to cross both tank. Will pop into the end. Boots take it low. He's still able to sustain back up, and that's another going to ONIC Esports. My goodness.
ONIC Esports taking so many members from the side of Rebellion Zion down, leading with a 5,000 gold lead, and already a Lord is going to be on its Turtle, is already on its way. They are going to be able to secure another tower in that bottom side, and Rebellion Zion doesn't look to have a solution to all the aggression happening.
As we said earlier, man, when you're on Franco, the more you fall behind, the game isn't going to get any easier for you at all, unless maybe you take it all the way to the late game. But Kyrie makes the big play, he goes in for the steal, and Fearless is without a purple buff yet again.
To quote Kyrie, that's a Samsung retry. His retry is so on point on his streams when using his Samsung. But look at this, Kyrie once again finding highs. Goodbye, Nibiru's passion. So much damage. Oh my goodness. That's the Hunter Strike build. So we didn't even have the Hunter Strike for that. Just, wow. Yep. I don't know what to say.
Okay.
That was so much damage.
I mean, we were talking about chemistry issues, and we don't see that happening whatsoever. ONIC Esports, they're working their way as a team. All the follow-up, all the support. As soon as Kyrie is able to get a moment, the instant response coming in from CW as well as Keyboy is so evident that it's actually quite insane to watch. Once again, both of the lanes, top and bottom, is going to be pushed to its utmost capacity, and Rebellion Zion is still going to be falling short here. The problem is, all the ideas that they had with the hook, with the real-world manipulation, and everything else that they had in their arsenal, like the crossbow of Chang as well, is completely negated from Keyboy. So they need to be able to work around this. Try and, trigger the time journey, and maybe look for a team fight afterwards.
Absolutely, but the thing is, the team fights don't even happen. ONIC, they just take the game using the neutral objectives. But Rashi, one question before this fight starts. If you want to get a good retribution, what do you need? Samsung. And Fearless, pinned down CW. Oh my god, Fearless gets out with the Thorn Rose, almost sniped down. Suns jumped in very aggressively. CW with the snipe.
That is pain, man.
That is very painful.
That is absolute pain by the side of CW. Gets the pickoff. And ONIC, they're not letting up, man. And without any control in the jungle, right now, Val can't do anything. He needs to wait until ONIC Esports is in the base, and maybe then there's a possibility. But right now, it doesn't matter if you get a hook. Io right now getting pressured under the tower. He will be able to survive with the vengeance, but that will be members of the Brazilians pushed away.
Alright, the tickles Boots at this point, and Boots, my god, with the flicker, turns it around, 1v2, winning it out. Eterna,
come on, that's not fair. That's not fair. Rebellion Zion, they were looking for what they could. They tried to find a trade in that bottom side, knowing that it was only Boots in a 2v1 situation, mind you, against the tank as well as the gold laner. How did Boots pull that off?
He just said, okay, that was good, my turn.
Yeah.
He just smacked Tyson in the side of the head, and that will be the end of him for now. Rebellion Zion on the defensive. They need to try and get a value hook, or maybe perhaps CW, someone that critical. Otherwise, everyone else will be happy to tank that hook and let the rest of the team just steamroll the members of Rebellion Zion.
The thing is, Arashi, if Val hooks a tanky member, if he hooks Kyrie,
exactly.
It's a gamble every time he throws that hook out. If he gets Boots, Kyrie, or Keyboy, it's not going to work. It's really not going to work. They're just so tanky. The time journey's there. The heavy spin can just pin all the members down. And just as I say it, he goes in for Kyrie, who doesn't even take any damage here. Just gets chunked to a third of his health. Stunned. Also, just using the black shoes to get back. And that's another free Lord. Well, the first free Lord for ONIC Esports, but another free neutral objective presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series.
The way that they're able to just kind of like trigger their own ultimate out for no reason is insane right now as we're looking. And it seems like another turret is going to fall. You can see that snipe go in onto Val, taking half his health. And we'll see what happens here. Sans goes in very aggressively.
Sans goes in aggressively, but the black shoes is available. And just like that, they kite in and out of danger. And there's no punish from Rebellion Zion. There's no other option but the iron hook. They're so dependent on this hook landing on the value character. And with Kyrie and Booster standing in the front, it won't happen. They won't let it happen.
Okay, let's see. Once again, it's going to be ONIC. We're looking for the siege here up top. Rebellion Zion trying to defend, but look at the slows coming from Sans, able to get that kill. CW with a double kill as he flickers forward to pick that up. Fearless against the world with Siren as well. Swaylo taking low inside of the base, and ONIC will try to wipe them out before they end the game. In the end, it's a 2-0. 11 minutes is all it took for Kyrie and ONIC Esports to take the victory. Clean sweep.
That's gonna be one of the most fastest games as well here in MPL ID Season 10. I mean, how many minutes?
11.
11 minutes.
Right on the mark.
2-0.